Now, Trump is also on the campaign trail. In fact, last night in Wisconsin, he made a pitch directly to black voters. Not near black voters, but to black voters.
Trump asking for the African-American vote in front of a nearly all-white crowd in West Bend, Wisconsin, a town that is 95% white.
I'm asking for the vote of every African-American citizen struggling in our country today who wants a different and much better future.
You know things are bad when a rich white man is asking black people for help. That's when you know. Yeah, because normally the only time a 70-year-old billionaire is asking black people for help, it's usually their nurse. That's when they're asking, and it's usually because they themselves, which technically the Trump campaign has, so I guess it makes sense. Now, of course, if Trump is asking for black voters' support, he's got to give them a reason to vote for him, right? Which is why he had to say some words about the relationship between police and the black community.
The narrative of cops as a racist force in our society has been pushed aggressively for years, and now by our current administration and pushed by my opponent, Hillary Clinton, you know, is a totally false one.
So wait. Donald Trump is implying that the only reason black communities feel oppressed isn't because of their experiences. No, it's because of the Democrats who have tricked them. Like before that, black people didn't know what was happening to them. Like black people were surprised Democrats came and they were like, wait, what? What? This is oppression? Oh, I thought the officer was massaging me with his nightstick. Oh, I didn't know. Why, thank you, Mr. Democrat. Okay, so sorry, I interrupted you. Please, Mr. Donald Trump, since you are down with the black community, won't you be so kind as to suggest a solution to the problem of perceived police misconduct?
The problem in our poorest communities is not that there are too many police. The problem is that there are not enough police.
Wow. Donald Trump said that statement like someone who smoked a ton of weed. And he's just thinking of, the problem is, there are not enough police. Whoa! Whoa! And look at my hands. My hands are so regular sized. Wow! Here's the problem I have with that statement. We need more police. You cannot pitch more police without fixing the police that are already there. Right? The Philadelphia 76ers don't need more basketball players. They need better basketball players. Because when it comes to policing in America, whenever an investigation is conducted into a police department, the Justice Department's findings often sound like this.
A scathing report just released today revealing racial bias in the Baltimore Police Department.
They are trained using law that is invalid, wrong, or unconstitutional.
Routinely stop, search, and arrest African-American residents for no good reason.
Too quick to use tasers when confronting people with mental problems.
Police too often resort to excessive force, even when there's no danger to officers or others.
One commander once ordered, quote, lock up all the black hoodies.
Wow. Lock up all the black hoodies. The only time that statement is acceptable in the workplace is if you're a manager at H&M. That's the only time you can say that. Lock up all the black hoodies. They're our most expensive items. $6.99 each, people. But seriously, though, stopping African-American people is so habitual for the Baltimore police that one man, who was never found to be doing anything wrong, was stopped 30 times in less than 4 years. Here's how normal it was for them to treat black people this way.
During a ride-along with Justice Department officials, a Baltimore Police Department sergeant instructed a patrol officer to stop a group of young African-American males on a street corner, questioned them, and ordered them to disperse.
When the patrol officer protested that he had no valid reason to stop the group, the sergeant replied, then make something up.
Investigators from the Justice Department are in the car with the police to see if they're doing something wrong, anything wrong. And their habits are so entrenched that they can't help themselves. There's someone right there telling you not to do it, and still you do. You know what that's like? You know what that's like? It's like this cat.
No.
Now imagine that glass is your constitutional rights. You know, sometimes when people hear stories about black people being stopped a lot by the police, it sounds like an irritation, you know? Oh, you get stopped a lot, that's irritating. But then you hear a story that paints a picture of what these stops can lead to.
This is from the Department of Justice report. Officers ordered the woman to exit her vehicle, remove her clothes, and stand on the sidewalk to be searched. The woman asked the male officer in charge, "I really got to take all my clothes off?" The male officer replied, "Yeah," and ordered a female officer to strip search the woman. Finding no weapons or contraband around the woman's chest, the officer then pulled down the woman's underwear and searched her anal cavity. This search again found no evidence of wrongdoing, and the officers released the woman without charges. The search occurred in full view of the street, although the supervising male officer claimed he turned away and did not watch the woman disrobe.
I like how he added it, like that made it better. Oh, he turned away. What a gentleman, yes. And here I thought that behavior was borderline criminal. Now this story is a story. It's anecdotal, I understand that. It's true. Although it is one way of understanding what's happening in African-American communities in America. The other way of understanding is to focus on the system. So let's take a look at a piece of the Baltimore Police Department system. And you can find it on page 38 of the DOJ reports. This is a template used by the Baltimore police officers. And this is completely real. We couldn't even believe it. It was sent to them by a shift commander to save them time while writing up trespassing arrests, right? So it's like a police cheat sheet with blanks that you can fill in. So it says things like, on date, at approximately time, the officer was working at this address, and then you can fill in whatever you want. So all the details are there for you to fill in. But there was one detail that was always pre-filled. The suspect was a black male. Yeah. And that, my friends, is just flat out racist to white people. Because this statement makes it impossible for any white man to be a trespasser. Yeah, what if that's a white guy's dream, huh? What if he's trying to trespass and every cop that comes by is just like, "Hey, what are you doing here? You here for a job interview?" "No, man, I'm trespassing." "Well, I'm sorry, Josh, I don't have a form for that, so you're hired. Come on, let's go. Let's go, let's go." So next time someone tells you the narrative of racial bias in policing is made up, maybe you can use this template. What you do is you fill in the dates, the place where it happened, and the name of the person who dismissed your racial claim. Oh, and then there's one field that we can pre-fill, because the person who's telling you this, they're always a jackass. Hey there, thanks for watching. If you like that video, click below to subscribe, or click here to delete the internet. Yes. You found the button. Please be careful. Delete the entire internet right here.